I need the downsized PC. Why you want a downsized PC? Bro, I want to take it to my friend's house though. So why should I want it? So okay, why do you want to take it to your friend's house? Because we want to do a LAN party. We're gonna like play games together. I want to take like his PC. You know, I just want it small. Did I hear you right? You want to do a LAN party? Alright, that makes sense. So I think you can help me with this. No worry, bro. I got you. Thank you, bro.
Today, I received an order from a customer. He asked me to build him a small PC. And I asked him why. He said he's gonna take it to a LAN party with his friends or something else. And I accepted this request actually. When I asked him if he wants an ITX mini build, he said no. A mid-budget of the PC, and as you know, ITX parts are more expensive than the normal parts. For example, it's gonna double the price of a micro ATX motherboard. For example, if you're talking about an ITX motherboard, it's gonna cost you double the price. And if we are talking about the cases are much harder to find. Actually, you can find the ITX case, but if you find it, it's gonna cost you like $300 or $200. So I went for the much affordable case, like the one you can fit like 2-fan GPU, micro ATX motherboard, and a full-size power supply. As I said, right now we are so limited with the parts. As a GPU, we only can use like 2-fan GPU. I asked him what games he's gonna play. He said like Ghost of Tsushima, maybe Fortnite, Valorant, Red Dead Redemption, like story-based stuff. I was thinking about storage and I decided to have one hard disk and an SSD. So when I checked on case, I realized that I can use one SSD, SATA SSD, and one hard disk at the same time, but it was gonna block the whole airflow of the system. Like I said, our budget was limited, so I went for Ryzen 5 5500 and as GPU an RX 6600. I could lower the budget with the SATA SSD, but if we wanted to keep the booting faster, so we had to go with an M.2 SSD. As a motherboard, I use B450M motherboard, which supports M.2 SSD. And for power things up, we use 600 watts power supply. We have two ARGB fans in front of our cases. So I can hear you from the comments that you are gonna say, this is not portable, this is not mini, this is not this and that. So hear me out, guys. If you want to keep your PC with yourself and take it to somewhere else, it doesn't need to be ITX and so many, just like a mini Nintendo DS, you know. Of course, if you have a PC, you need to have a monitor, you need to have a keyboard, you need to have like mouse. So it's not gonna be portable at all. If your friend or the guest that you are going to has a second additional monitor, okay, you are good to go. But at the same time, you need to take your keyboard and your mouse, actually if they have an additional table. And like I said in the beginning of the video, ITX builds are so much expensive than the normal builds. So guys, let's talk about pros and cons of this system. I'm gonna start with cons. Guys, the airflow of this system is not that decent if you think about it. 2 fans in front for intake and 1 to release the air out. There is no AIO support in this case. You can have an AIO, but the only single fan AIOs. And it's gonna be a little bit of cable messiness in the case. You can't have more than 2 fan GPUs. And the other thing is the cable management is awful because there is not an emptiness or blank space for power supply in the case. You're gonna build a power supply above the motherboard and you can see the power supply inside the case, and there is not much space on the back of the case for just hide the cables, so you need to take it a bit of them in the case where you can see. So let's talk about the pros. It's portable because it's small. The other thing is it's affordable. You can't use a full ATX motherboard in it, and you are forced to use 2 fan GPUs. When we are like having this mid build, we can easily play any games on high settings or ultra settings because RX 6600 and Ryzen 5 5500, it's a good pair, I guess. And when you use a 16GB of RAM and a 600 watt power supply in the case, you can be able to play much of the games. Yeah, let me think about other cons and pros. Yeah, that's it. I think the most important thing in this case is being affordable and portable, and you know, it's small. Like, I like the small cases. Okay guys, that was for today. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down your thoughts below. We're gonna hit the 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. I would be appreciated. Thank you. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace.